What is going on, everybody? It is Gotham again here, and welcome back to I don't know what episode and I don't know what day of the free-to-play series. As you might be able to tell, it has been a rough start to the year for you boy. Where do I even begin? I might start with the elephant in the room, which is this wound on my forehead, which you probably can see. Um, my just word of advice to the public would be to not go axe throwing whilst drunk. Not a good idea. So that knocked me out for a while. Concussed. Not supposed to be in bright lights, no screens, all that. So that was pretty rough. Then on top of that, I'm sick, as you could probably hear. Unfortunately, now you have to use 5 ships, which is balls. But it is what it is, so let's just go ahead and pass up on that. I'll do that in my free time. But, yeah, I was hopeful to get the year started off on the right foot. But, so far, that is not seem to have been the case. You know, it is what it is, right? But, yeah. And, you know, I figured I might as well... Oh, fuck. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Oh, I cursed in a YouTube video. Whoops. That's fine. I don't really care. Yeah, whoopsies. Anyways, I think I'm actually going to do a change in the path of this account, just because of all that has changed recently. Not really all that's changed, just, you know, since I made the 2024 farming guide, anytime I play this account, I'm like, man, I would much rather be doing that other stuff, right? So that's going to be what I'm going to do. Wow, actually kind of worked out. That's literally all my energy. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Because, you know, really all I've done so far is do the same 3 teams that I would have done for the 2024 farming guide anyway. You know, I've already got these guys and then, you know, these dudes. That's fine. I do have these bounty hunters, which I wouldn't have gone otherwise. But, you know, like I said, it's not like it's too far off of the 2024 farming guide. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and pack my bags and just start doing the 2024 one for this farming guide, just because I think it'll be more fun. Now granted, I have put a lot of progress already into the bounty hunter ships, you know, so I think what I'll probably do is just continue to finish that, just because, you know, I'm already here. What's the point in not, right, at this stage? How much progress have I put in exactly anyways? Let's see. Ships. Bounty hunters. Yeah, I mean, 157 is no joke, right? 42 kind of is. But, you know, the point being, you know, we're already kind of on the way. We're probably like I wouldn't say a quarter. I'd say we're probably like 15% of the way done with our executor journey. Probably maybe 20. Let's be generous. Let's say a fifth of the way done of our executor journey. So there's really no point in the stopping now, just because, you know, I feel like it would be very inefficient to start on the new one. So what we're going to do is that we're going to get executor, and then I'm just going to pick up all the other teams that I would have gone for the 2024, like Night Sisters, Zori, especially now that she has the comeuppance, and that Radis fleet actually might be decent now. I have yet to see gameplay. I don't know if anyone's made gameplay video on that or not. But yeah, I think that actually it's funny enough that that happened, because I was already like, you know, this farming guide's pretty solid. I like it a lot. And then they announced the comeuppance, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that is literally the most perfect thing that could have happened for my farming guide, which is really cool, right? So I think my 2024 farming guide just got better, and literally the whole time I was making it, I was like, man, I wish I was actually going to start a new account following that guide, just because I thought it'd be really fun, and, you know, it wouldn't have as grindy of a experience, you know, getting the bounty hunter ships and all that, right? And then the shitty bounty hunters that you'd have to get up to Relic. But, you know, like I said, we're already a fifth of the way there anyway, so we might as well just keep going. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I do think it'll be more efficient. I do think it'll be more fun. So I definitely plan on picking that up when the time comes. You know, just sheerly as a passion project that I think would be fun. Same thing as on my main account. You know, I've spent a lot of time doing what I think was efficient and whatnot. But then the game changes. So now I'm like, well, this is kind of dumb. Now I'm just going to pick up something that I think would be fun. So on my main account, I'm going to go for Bo-Katan. Right, Comeuppance. Speaking of the devil. Especially because on this account, like I said, I'm going to be chasing that. So, did get a 7-star Sun Fact, which is nice. But now I suppose we'll just farm the Slave 1, I believe. Because that would make sense, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and farm the Slave 1 now. But I do have a lot of energy to spend now. So maybe I just spend the rest on gear. Could do chapter 4, but meh. Actually, no, I think you get more shards for the comeuppance if you do the hard nodes. I think it's more of a guaranteed drop rate. So, what do I want to do? Marin's still single drop farmable, and I still have a long time to go with the bounty hunter ship, so I'll probably wait till she's double drop farmable to pick that up. Zori Bliss just became double drop farmable, which is, again, perfect for my farming guy. Let's go ahead and pick up some Anakin shards. I'm actually going to end up needing Young Lando and the Young Lando's Millennium Falcon, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll need Resistance X-Wing as well, so let's go ahead and pick that up. Or start picking that up, rather. And, do I want to do this? This isn't necessarily a requirement, and it's a pretty mid-tank. But, I mean, you know, maybe it'll end up helping the fleet, right? So I guess we might as well, plus we've got that extra energy. And then the last of this, we can just put in Poe. Actually, there's a whole lot of Resistance ships in the early chapters of fleet battles, which is kind of good, kind of bad at the same time. But, you know, assuming that a few of them are at least in the fleet store, it should help out a lot. Let's go ahead and do our fleet arena. I guess I should just pop in and pop back out, right? Yeah, that's probably what I like playing these, to be honest. I like to just practice ships and whatnot. But yeah, and now not to mention on top of all that, it is now like 20 degrees. At night it gets down to single digits. It is freezing here. It's snowing. All this and whatnot. It's just like, this is kind of the, I feel like, the time of year where everyone just becomes sick anyway, right? And I am no exception to that story, which is, you know, a little unfortunate, but here we are. Now let's pop the expose. Let's just go full set. Very nice. I guess I could do this. Probably should have tried to stun TIE Fighter so you can't dodge, but that's A-okay. A lot of you guys probably wonder why I'm even playing this right now. Oh well. Buzzies. Hoorah. Just full auto it, to be honest. Yeah, no critical hit immunity, which is pretty baller, so. Okay. Almost down. Perfect. Good old Geo fleet. Alright. It's crazy to think that for the longest time, actually, on my main account, I still don't even have Geos. Right? Like, I didn't go the Geo fleet at the start. I went for a SOKR rush. I did pick up some teams along the way, but overall, it kind of is, it's more of a rush just because, you know, like I've mentioned on previous videos and streams, I just don't have enough teams as it is, just because I kind of focused on the SOKR and picked up some other low gear efficient teams along the way. See what else I have to do. Man, I still got all this much to do. Holy cow. Alright, so Squad Arena Battle. Galactic War. I should try to get in 500s, but I'll do that on my free time. Seems as though we're going to be running into a lot of relics these days. Man, hyperdrive bundles. Not hyperdrive bundles. What are they called? Lightspeed bundles. What a wild time. Tell you what else is a wild time. I actually, you know... I was kind of thinking about making a new account and then getting the hyperdrive bundle, because I've spent, you know, no money on this game my entire time playing this game. For as long as I've played it, never a penny. And I've kind of been like, you know, why not, right? I've always kind of viewed like that stuff as, I don't know why I just opened Discord. Let's close that. I just leaked my DMs real quick. I don't even know what I was saying. Here we are. What was I saying? I don't know. I've got foggy brain. It's a rough time out here, dude. Like I said, rough start to the year, but oh well, we're doing it anyway. There you go. Lovely. Oh, man, I hope you guys are in good health. Doing alright. I do plan on returning to streaming sometime in the near future, but the sickness is somewhat more recent. Like, I got smacked in the head, literally, with an axe. which is wild. That's still wild that happened, but you know, we're here, we're alive, right? That's all that matters. But then after that is when I ended up getting sick. So like right as I was recovering, you know, it doesn't really hurt unless I raise my eyebrows. You know, my headache's gone, all that stuff, and then I get sick, and I'm like, man, that sucks. So, what can you do, right? 2024. What a way to start the year, but it's 2024 nonetheless. Hopefully it picks up. We've got 666 gems. Everything is turning red. Nothing's working out the way it should, but hopefully things improve. We'll have to see. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Comeuppance. Peace out.